In question 16, we have Ian traveling to work on an electric scooter, probably with no helmet and earphones. When he reaches the gate at work, he travels at a constant speed until he gets to reception. It's a linear equation. Y is equal to 12,000 plus 250x, where y is the distance he is from home and x is the number of minutes passed. Find the slope of the given line. When we have it in the form y is equal to mx, we just put the mx first, 250x plus c, 12,000. So the slope is equal to 250. Find the y-intercept, that's when x is equal to 0. Y is equal to 12,000. So the point 0, 12,000. Explain what slope means. Well, slope, every minute he's going 250 extra. So 1 min equals 250 traveled. So slope is speed meters traveled, m traveled. And then the y-intercept in the context of this question is how far he is away from home when he reaches the gates. I think that's what the first paragraph states. In question 17, we have this detailed map of a round park and some streets and some avenues and museums. We have the point 66 given, 10.9 is given, 3.10 is given. This point here, A1 8.5 is given. And we have this point here, D, and we have a museum at the corner here. So distances are measured in kilometers, horizontally and vertically from the town hall, as shown. So how long is the path from B to C? So we know that's Pythagoras. The square root of the change in x to be squared from 10 to 3 will be 7. And the change in y to squared is just 1. So that's going to be root 50. And I've asked for it to 3 significant figures, so type it into a calculator. Just over 7.071 are the first 3 significant figures, and that's in kilometers. Part B, E is the center of round park. How much shorter is it to walk directly from B to C rather than take the path from B to E and then on to C? So a lot of reading. So let's see how much shorter is it to walk directly from B to C. So let's look at that part first, B to C. And we have the answer here, 7.071. Rather than take the path from B to E and then to C. So B to E and then E to C. So here's B, 310. Just take your time with these. Onto E, 66. So the change in y and the change in x both to be squared. So it's going to be 3 squared plus 4 squared, which works out evenly to be 5. And then E to C, C is 10.9. Change in x to be squared is 4. The change in y to be squared is 3. This is also 5, and you can see why is this, because they're both radiuses of a circle. So we get a total of 10. So the question asks, how much shorter is it to walk directly? So 10 minus 7.071 is equal to 2 point. That will be 929,929 kilometers shorter. Then C, the points A and B are on tangent street. Find the equation. So we have A 1 8.5 and B 310. just check the diagram. AB, you can see here positive slope. So M is equal to the change in Y, which is 1.5, over the change in X, which is 2. And we could double both of them to get 3/4 for the slope. And then we'll use the point B, 310, for our equation of a line. Y minus, just make sure you use the same values from the point, not different points. Y minus 10 is equal to M times X minus 3, multiplying by 4, and the right hand side by 3. And then bringing everything together, 3x minus 4y, we'll have plus 40 minus 9, which is plus 31, equals 0. So we have C, perpendicular avenue is perpendicular to tangent street and passes through this point. So just another equation of a line story. Question 17.8 for D, and the perpendicular slope will be minus 4/3, based on 3/4 being the original slope. So y minus 8 is equal to minus 4/3 times x minus 17. 3y minus 24 equals minus 4x plus 68. I'm bringing these to the left because 4x is negative. We get 4x plus 3y minus 24 minus 68 is minus. In E, we're asked to find the point of intersection between the previous two equations. So we look at them here, we have a 3 and a 4 and a 4 and a 3, so we're going to need to multiply both. So I do the top one by 3 to get minus 12, and the bottom by 4 to get plus 12y. I'll get 9x minus 12y. It will be equal to minus 31, so minus 93. And then I'm going to get 16x plus 12y, multiplying this one, equals 92 by 4, 368. That gives me 25x equals, the y's cancel, 275. So x will be equal to 11. And if x is 11, I'll get 44 plus 3y is equal to 92. 3y is equal to 48. So y is equal to 16. And just put that in the bracket, 11, 16 for the equation. Does not match off. Do we have it on our diagram? We don't, but it looks about right. John is at the town hall and wants to get to the museum. Give one possible route he might take and calculate the total distance. So town hall to museum. We can see the town hall here. So if he's going to follow roads, he could go straight up to Tangent Street. We'll need to get this point here. So we go that way, we'll have to find this point, which we don't have. So we could go this way, which is 1 wide. We can see here, this is point 1, 8.5. So 1 and then up 8.5 to here. Then we have the point A, 1, 8.5. We'll call this the point M. We got 11, 16, didn't we, for the museum? Just double check. 11, 16 for the museum. And we want to find the distance between these two and add 9.5. 9.5 plus the square root of. Change in x to be squared is 10. And the change in y to squared, y squared is 7.5. So type this into a calculator. This gives 12.5 plus 9.5. So that's going to give 13, 9, 22. And that's K.